Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight we have a very special treat for you, because we are doing my quad annual Mastery Pass and economy video, talking about, is the Mastery Pass worth it? Are any Mastery Passes worth it? What's the best way to get gems, gold, all that stuff? What's the best way to get past? What's the best way to get packs? And what should I be doing with all these resources? How do I lay this out? How do I really game alchemy the best way that I can? How do I get the most bang for my buck? Now, I always like to preface these by saying that I am not a whale. I do not spend tons and tons of money on this game. All right? I am a fairly low cost player, and I have a lot of cards and I play a lot. So we're going to get into the ideas of not just shelling out money, but how to optimize yourself with mastery passes, gold, gems, all the different things of the economy in this game of ours here. So with that being said, I need you to do something for me. You know what that is that I need you to do for me? It is going to be tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, or else if you don't, guys, well, the like and subscribe will come and brutally maul you. And that is a type of YouTube werewolf who attacks people who do not like and or subscribe to the channel. So I'd really appreciate that if you could do that. You can check out our, join us on our stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainej for all the live streaming goodness. We are here every single night. We do drafts, we do builds, we do everything on our stream. We'd love to see you there. 11 p.m. Eastern time, although I might start doing a little bit earlier. I might start streaming a little earlier. You can check out our Discord community if you have any more questions about the economy, how to get packs, anything like that, deck building, whatever you want, you can check that out. And if you want to contact me directly, hey, maybe you have a Twitter and you want to hit me up on Twitter, I'm on there now. Took me a while to get back, but I finally decided to come back, unfortunately. So, what are we talking about when we talk about Mastery Pass, gold, everything? Well, first I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Mastery Pass. Now, what I like about Arena's Mastery Pass is that it is a good value. Compared to a lot of other Mastery Passes, whatever, we have different games. This is not cosmetic only. You do get a lot of cosmetics, but there is a certain point that you can spend if you've gotten to a certain rank in this. There's always the free where you get free packs, but then there's the paid one, the premium, as a lot of games are doing. And it's actually, I know a lot of us are probably turned off by Mastery Passes in general, but this one is actually a pretty decent value as long as you hit a certain level. It changes around every season, and this season it's actually fairly early. If you get to pass level 42, all right, you are good to go. You've broke even. Why? Well, the Mastery Pass costs 3,400 gems, okay? If you go to the store here and take a look at how much that would cost you generally, it's going to cost you $20. So we can say the Mastery Pass is $20. That 3,000 gems, if you just bought straight packs, okay? If you just bought straight regular packs, we get you about 15 packs with 400 gems left over, which you can't really get much for that. You can get 1 pack or 2 packs over. So call it 17. You can call it 17 approximately. The equivalent of that on Mastery, if you're just doing straight gems to gems, because it's a bad value to spend 200 gems on 1 pack. That's actually not very good, but is about 42 and 43, because you're going to get the equivalent amount of gems for your money for 3,000. If you want 15 packs, or if you want that, 43 is where you're going to make it 42, because at that point you're going to get 2,000 gold. If you turn that into packs, you'll get 900 gems, which you could turn into more packs. You'll end up with 300 extra more gems if you send 300 onto 3-pack. You'll get 6 mythic rare cards, I believe. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mythic rare cards, not 6 this season. It was 6 last season. 5 mythic rare cards. You'll get 11 various packs, 2 DMU, 2 Innistrad, 2 Vow, 2 Neon. Actually 10, yeah. And 2 Streets of New Capenna. And if you get to 43, you'll get that extra Dominaria. You'll get a draft token, and you'll also get these Mastery Orbs to ponder to get your cosmetics, card sleeves, premium parallax styles, and all that stuff there. So you're going to get all of that for about $20 if you've hit your break-even point, which, being that it's 80, 43 is about halfway through. Now, you should have, if you're playing every day, and the best way to do this, guys, I'm going to tell you the absolute best way to do this, get your dailies in. Get your dailies in, get your 500 experience points and your gold, all that stuff, get your dailies. Get 4 or 5 wins a day. You don't have to play ranked, you don't have to play anything. Your dailies are your best bet. Now, a lot of people don't know also that with your dailies here, you can click this button and it says click to swap. You can change it. And I always, anytime I get a 500 daily, I always lurk for a 750 daily. The 250 gold might not seem like a lot additionally, but let's say if you add 250 gold 5 days out of the week, well, that's an extra pack a week. That's extra 4 packs a month, 4 or 5 packs a month. And that's significant. That'll fill up your wild wheel again. So get your daily wins with your 25 and your 500 mastery, get your weekly wins, and you'll pretty much fly through this mastery pass. You also have to be on the lookout for certain events. For example, the alchemy event gave you 1,000 experience points, gave you a full mastery pass level just for clicking it. You didn't even have to play it. If you just clicked enter, it gave you 1,000. There's a lot of different things popping up, codes and things that you can pop up occasionally if the servers go down. So you've got to keep an eye on all those things and stay on top of it, because this is honestly one of the most effective ways to buy the Mastery Pass, is one of the most effective ways to build your decks and build your pack collection. It's actually, I mean, comparatively to other games, yes, it costs money to grind up. Probably my biggest complaint is the rare economy. I wish there was a dusting system where we could cash some in for higher. But as far as the Mastery Pass, it's fairly generous. If you complete it, you get a lot of stuff, and it only costs you $20. Now, here's the other trick that I do. Because you get so many gems with the Mastery Pass, you usually end up about 1,000 gems ahead. If you take your Lucky Ducky draft token that you're going to get from the Mastery Pass, and you do really good with a draft, you can actually get Mastery Pass every season for free. Just by buying it, you get in the perpetual cycle. You get 1,000 or 1,600, then you get 2,000 from getting 4 wins in draft, and you can just keep it cyclically going. You can just keep it going every quarter. Actually, I think they're doing it 5 times a year now, because the alchemy set does get one. So that being said, you do get a pretty decent value. It's probably one of the things that I can recommend you actually buy in this. If you're getting anything past the 43 level, that's your break-even point. Everything else beyond that is gravy. If you fill out the whole thing, which is possible, you'll get even more. So this ends in 26 days. So what does that mean? Guys, if you're not there, if you're way low, if you've been winning games, you should be getting up there. You should be able to get there. Now, I do the calculations for you. I've done this a few times. If you're trying to get to 43, whatever your goal is, it usually only takes about 5 weeks to get to. If you're doing your dailies and your weeklies, it only takes about 5 weeks, give or take, to get to your break-even level in any Mastery Pass. What you can get weekly is about 8,000 a week, I believe. That's how much XP you could get a week. So if you figure, if I get 8,000 a week, I get about 8 levels a week. Can I get to the end before it expires? What is that? That's approximately 5 weeks, 8 a week. If I do my dailies and my weeklies, yeah, I can definitely finish it. I'll put up the math on the screen so you can see how I calculate it. So anything you get beyond that is going to break the break-even point. If you're way back, if you're brand new, like if you just found me, welcome to the game and welcome to the channel, and you're like, gee, I don't know if I should buy it. It's only 26 days left. Don't spend your money, because I don't think that you're going to be able to get high enough to break even. I also certainly don't recommend clicking and getting the accelerated Mastery Pass plus 10 level. That is not worth 200. That's not worth 2,000 gems. For 10 levels, absolutely not. 100% not worth it. I do not recommend that at all. Again, it's your money. You do whatever you'd like. But I don't think that 10 levels is worth an extra 2,000. I certainly don't believe that. So, generally speaking, it's not too bad to buy this. And again, you're getting actual game pieces. You're not just getting cosmetics. You will, have a decent time to it. Additionally, I'm going to open it up right now. We're going to open some packs, and then I'm going to start talking about the gold economy. I'm going to start talking about the gold economy and how to save up gold, and actually what you can do. The main way that I personally get packs in this game. How do I grow my collection so big? Just through gold. I'll show you the math behind it because it's actually pretty surprising. So first, let's grab open this, and while I'm doing some of the cosmetics and pack opening, we'll talk about that. Hey, there we go. We got the Gabo, Flame. All right. So we got a bunch of packs here. We're actually going to save the gold. Why? Well, one of the main reasons we're going to save the gold is, guys, the reason this is ending in 26 days, because I think in about 27 days, we are getting the Brothers War, okay? That is going to be the new set coming out. The one thing that I recommend that you do is start saving gold right away, okay? You want to save about a month's worth of gold. I know it's exciting. I know there's cosmetics. I know there's deals. Even if you want to hit a deal, I just don't recommend buying cosmetics, especially this close. Listen, I'm not a cosmetic guy. I don't really care. The sleeves I get incidentally from doing these things is fine, but the main thing that I want, the main thing is to collect game pieces to play with, to collect cards and packs to play with, wilds, everything, because at the end of the day, that's going to make you have more fun at the game, more than looking at a nice sleeve, in my opinion. Having more ability to play the game and more power to play on the board, more flexibility in decks and all those things, that's more enjoyable to me than looking at a nice card sleeve. I have the nice card sleeves. I've collected them because I've been playing this game a while, so sometimes they're free, sometimes I've got them incidentally. So when we're talking about gold, you can get approximately, on average, if you get your 5 wins every day, it's 550 gold. That's the most money you're going to get for your wins, is the first 5. Everything is diminishing returns after that. So if you don't want to play too much, try to get at least 5 wins in. If you get your challenges at 750 or 500, that's an average of 650 a day. You can get approximately 1,125 gold daily. Now again, you can always cycle out the cheaper quests. Try to zone in on the more serious, the higher level quests, and get a little bit more gold. So that's an average. And if you look at that, if you say, well, in 30 days, I'm getting that much, you're going to end up with probably more than 33,000 gold, 34,000 gold by the end of the month. And that means that you can buy almost 30 or 40 packs a week. So even in the time, if we say that it takes you 5 weeks to fill up the Mastery Pass, 5.5 weeks, you're getting 8-9 packs average a week. You're going to have 40 packs in the time that it fills to get to the Mastery Pass, to the point where that's worth the break-even point. Just from playing the game, you'll have 40 packs approximately for getting there. You're going to have 30 packs, 34, 35 packs by the time the new set comes out. So personally, I like to buy the pre-order of the 50 card pack because it's the cheapest way you get cards, is $1 a pack when they do the pre-order for the new set. I'll probably get that, but that's because I'm a content creator. I really need a lot of cards, and I can make content out of it. If you have the money, sure, go spend it. It's the cheapest. It's $1 a card because it's $50 for 50 cards. Plus an additional, they've been giving out 5 additional mythic rare packs on it as well. So it is a decent value, but you certainly don't have to. In the time that it takes, you can always save up money and hit the ground running and open maybe 40 to 50 packs by the time the new set opens up. And don't forget, aside from opening those packs, you're going to get you're going to get wild cards. And with those wild cards, 40, 50 packs of wild cards, every 6 approximately, you're going to get wilds. You're going to get plenty of uncommon, rare, and mythic rare wilds. You're going to have a pretty good starting spot to hit the new set on. So that's always going to be my recommendation. Be frugal, be smart, try to follow the tips. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. You're also, guys, if you have a lot of common cards loading up your decks here, start spending them. Start crafting all your common cards, because you get 1 point for your vault progress for every common card you open up. That is the 5th one. So right now, I pretty much have every common from this set. So it's really, really filling up my vault right now. So there is something to do if you have commons and uncommons that you're not using. You can kind of load them up and get them to the point where they are essentially useful in a certain way. So it is not a complete and total waste. So if you really want those stained glass, everyone's saying like, oh man, the fashion though, man, the fashion. Yeah, the stained glasses, the cosmetic lands, I get it, man. Listen, I am never really swayed by cosmetics. I don't care. There's very rarely a cosmetic that... The one cosmetic I liked was that the Adventurer bundle. That was just the hooded cloaked guy. That was really cool. I liked that one. But that came with a bunch of other stuff too. That was $15. Yeah. The space lands are not bad either. Dorothea. Okay. So you can see I'm filling up everything here. Here's Kamigawa. There you go. And I'm still getting Greasefang. Okay, I've never done a Greasefang deck. I can say that about myself, at least. So, guys, I don't feel like this is horribly... the economy is not great. I'm sure we'd like a more friendly economy, especially a dust system to trade up these things a little bit, maybe a better protection system. But we got what we got. And there are certain ways that you can make sure that you're optimizing the grabs, the pulls, and everything else that you're getting. There's a wild for us. I do got to replenish my wilds before we hit Brothers War for sure. All right. There we go. Ominous Parcel's so crazy. It's his horns. They have rings in him. Maestro's Ascendancy. I have never seen anybody use Maestro's Ascendancy. Not one time in this game. There's another wild. Leper Conductor. Okay. I'm almost filled the vault up twice again here. Alright, what do we got? A Johnny Sleeper Agent. Okay. Hey, Paradise, thank you for coming back. There's Victory. There is a Mythic Rare Wild. I always end up with much more Mythic Rares than I do anything else. There we go. Tail Swipe. Baldarian Mineslinger. I'm never going to play that. And the last one, are we almost there on the wilds? Dominaria, open it up. Pilfer, Oof, Jada the Unifier. Ooh, we're so close. We're so close to opening the second vault there. That's pretty funny. I might buy another pack, and I might break my own rule and buy another pack just so I can open up the vault. Double vault it. Oh, well, I can wait. I don't need the wilds that bad. So, basically, that's the long and short of it, guys. I tend to, like I said, I am not a whale. I don't spend a massive amount of money on this game. I probably spend, the only thing that I usually buy is the $50 pre-order bundles. And that's it. And maybe I buy that 4 times a year. So I probably spend $200 a year on this game, all said and done. Is that a lot? Depends who you ask. I play this game a lot. It is also my job. It's my second job. And I really like it. Is that cheaper than paper? Probably. It's probably less than I would spend on paper if I was playing paper. So you got to kind of look things in perspective. It is a collectible card game. It is kind of based on that. I mean, as they always say, the pack of Magic cards or even baseball cards were the original loot box. Those kind of mechanics we just can't seem to get away from. But I hope you find this informative. I hope you found it interesting. And I hope I've illuminated a little bit on the mastery and how I do things. And tell me what you think. Do you think I'm completely wrong, or should you spend all your money on cosmetics? I don't know. That's an opinion that's out there. Many people are saying this. It's hard to say 100%. But this is what I think. This is my personal best way of optimizing the game, and I hope you found it helpful. I've been Jay Villain, and you've been great. Bye-bye.